There is no better way to communicate with consumers with the first-party data that Walmart and retail media networks have in general. First-party data meaning we understand, we have 150 million shoppers a week. We understand where they buy. Is it online? Is it in store? We understand how often they buy, and we understand how to communicate with them. So brands want that first-party data, and then they also want the ability to close the loop with those consumers. So I know if you saw an ad, I know if it was on Walmart, I know if it was off Walmart, I know if you then went to a Walmart or went to walmart.com and purchased that product. So the power of the data, the power of the closed loop solution is unmatched, and that's why people are really excited to be talking about retail media networks.
So Walmart's obviously one of the biggest retailers in the world. Mm-hmm. How does retail media fit into the business? Is it a priority for senior management? Why is it so interesting to Walmart?
Well, our last few earnings calls, it's been front and center. It's a great high margin business that we have, and as more and more consumers continue to go to the digital avenues, our online pickup and delivery business continues to grow. It becomes more and more of a priority for us, to drive traffic to it, but also, to continue to monetize.
How does your retail media business build on your previous marketing, CRM, customer engagement initiatives?
Suppliers, being the brands, are always going to have relationships with Walmart, and trade dollars will go through and where products could be placed or how to market it. This is additive to everything that they're currently doing. So suppliers or brands will come to us and help market their products in unique and different ways that they weren't able to do simply with trade dollars. And these marketing dollars are, I like to say, adding gasoline to an amazing fire that's there to really drive interest into their products, drive them back into store or online to purchase those products.
So media and advertising are very much team sports.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a bit about the partnership ecosystem you're building out.
Yeah. So we are continuing to forge relationships with third-party companies. We have deals with Roku, Paramount Plus, Trade Desk, Pinterest, and as of a few days ago, we just announced a new deal with NBC, where we're going to be selling live sports through CTV for them. So our ecosystem continues to evolve and grow as the Walmart customer is literally everywhere. So we have the ability to target them wherever they are and help them find the products that they want.
So you mentioned CTV.
Yeah.
It's obviously a hugely fast-growing category and channel in the US. Why is it distinctive and different? What's so exciting to Walmart about CTV?
I think it's just where the audience is going, right? As linear TV continues to be, the cord continues to be cut, more and more people are going to CTV, and we have the opportunity to match our first-party data with these CTV, this growing CTV audience. I mean, that's where they are, and if the customer is there, we have an opportunity to reach them, and are providing suppliers with really unique and differentiated ways to target them, but then to also close the loop on, did they see the ad? Was the ad effective? Because did they go to store, and did they then purchase?
And I think one thing which seems to me very appealing about retail media is relevance. This isn't about interrupting other entertainment experiences. It's about bringing marketing messages to consumers around their thinking about purchasing. Mm-hmm. It really does helpful. It's not interruptive in that way. Is relevance a big feature of your thinking?
Relevance is a massive feature of what we're thinking, and I'm a firm believer that the better the ad is for to the audience, the better the targeting, the more impactful and the more relevant it obviously is. So I know if you are a heavy buyer of Pepsi, or I also know if you're a lapsed buyer of Pepsi, you haven't bought it in a year. And if the creative is matched to that targeting in a way that is not intrusive or weird, right? Then it's an additive experience because you're like, wow, I haven't bought that. Or you know what, I buy a lot of that and I want to buy more of it. So working with the suppliers to really figure out the best creative to communicate is a big part of what our teams do.
It's a great example. So let's talk a little bit about the future. How do you see this space developing during the next couple of years? What is really exciting you at the moment?
So what's really exciting me right now about the future of what Walmart is doing is, the reimagination of a lot of the stores. So this year alone, there's hundreds of stores that we are digitizing, if you will, new screens, new opportunities, and I feel that in the next few years that store experience is going to become more customized, more fun for customers as they go through, and then the ability to understand who's going into the store, how we're going to work with them offline, targeting them in different ways is just going to be this crazy, awesome, omni-channel opportunity that we're going to be able to provide.